Moving on with Swap Force, starting with water. Here are all the both the water swappers I have. Starting with Washbuckler, of course, came with the game, and yeah, another pretty self-explanatory. The only Washbuckler figure I have is you can split him up so you can swap with other Swap Force Skylanders. Yeah, Washbuckler, the starter swappers. Put him here, and the other swapper. Freeze Blade. This is the Nitro Freeze Blade, the only Freeze Blade I ever picked up. Yeah, I don't have the original Freeze Blade. Yeah, I'm happy to have Freeze Blade, a figure at least. Honestly, I don't really use him much in game, but happy to have him. Really like the these transparent components and his gold Nitro clothing. So yeah. Freeze Blade. That's the water swappers. And now for next up is fire. Here's Blast Zone, the only Blast Zone I have. I don't have Dark Blast Zone. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory as well. Probably one of my favorite swappers. Yeah, Blast Zone aside. And here's Fire Kraken, the other Swap Force Skylander. The only Fire Kraken in my collection. Also very self-explanatory. Yeah, Fire Kraken. Next up is Life, and unfortunately I do not have Drilla. I don't know why I never picked him up, even though I saw him in stores. But I do have Stink Bomb, the stinky ninja skunk, voiced by SpongeBob SquarePants himself, Tom Kenny. So yeah, Stink Bomb, really happy to have him. Yeah, nothing else much to say. Set him with the Life. Next is Earth. Unfortunately, I do not have Doomstone. I don't know why I never picked him up, but I do have Rubble Rouser. Also pretty self-explanatory. The only Rubble Rouser in my collection. I really like his hammer and his drill shoes. Yeah, Rubble Rouser. Put him over here. Next up, thankfully, I do have both of the tech swappers, starting with Magna Charge, the only Magna Charge in my collection. I never picked up Nitro Magna Charge, don't know why, but yeah, Magna Charge, very, very nice. Happy to have him. Swappability as usual. Yep. Yeah, Magna Charge. And probably my favorite, the Swap Force Skylanders, is Spy Rise. I'm so happy I managed to pick up Spy Rise. He's legit my favorite Swap Force Skylander. I really love his design and his abilities in game. Like they're just awesome. Spy Rise is my man. Swap, of course. Yeah, nothing else much to say for Spy Rise. Put him over here. Next, Undead, which unfortunately I do not have Night Shift. I don't know why I never picked him up, but I do have Rattleshake, the only Rattleshake I have. Yeah, nothing else much to say either. Like his snake gun and his hat. Yep, Rattleshake. Set him with the Undead right here. And the last of the swappers, yeah, surprisingly, last of the swappers, Magic, is Trap Shadow. I don't have Hoot Loop for some reason. Yeah, like I said, there are a lot of figures I never picked up for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm so glad to have Trap Shadow. He's also a pretty awesome swapper as well. Yeah, Trap Shadow with his bear trap and ninja skills. So yeah, nothing else much to say. Trap Shadow. Yeah, and a disclaimer, I do not have any of the air swappers. Yeah, I don't have Free Ranger or, what's his name, Boom Jet. I don't know why I never picked those two up. Yeah, I kind of regret that as well. But those are all my Swap Force Skylanders. Now to move on to the cores. To start off the cores, Swap Force Skylanders, here we have Riptide, probably one of my favorites of the cores from Swap Force. I really like how he uses a swordfish as a weapon. I really like that design. So yeah, I love his gold gold armor he's got on. Really nice. So yeah, Riptide. Very glad to have him. I'm so glad to have him actually. And the only other core Skylander I have from water is Punk Shock. Here we go. Yep, Punk Shock right here. Nothing else much to say either. I mean, it's really nice to have an electric eel as a Skylander, or like her crossbow. Yeah, Punk Shock. Here you go. And now for the only fire core Skylander I have, Frino, the angry rhino himself. I'm really glad to have Frino. This is the only Frino in my collection. I don't have Series 2 Frino. Fortunately, I'm really glad to have him. I love the rhinoceros. It's such a beautiful animal that must be saved because it's critically in danger right now. And yeah, Rhino, I really like his abilities in game. Frino is awesome. Yeah, there's Frino. Next is Life, and the only Life core Skylander I have is Bumble Blast. This is the Jolly Bumble Blast. I never picked up the original Bumble Blast for some reason, but yeah, glad to have a Bumble Blast figure. I have really very festive. Still trying to get the Christmas hat onto him, but I think I already did that already. So yeah, a Bumble Blast. Next is Earth, and the only Earth core Skylander I have is Scorp. I really like Scorp as well, even though I kind of have a fear of scorpions as well. But really, Scorp is such a cool character. I really like his design and his attacks and stuff. Kind of reminds me of design. Kind of reminds me of Scorponok from Beast Wars. Yeah, even though I played Swap Force before I ever saw Beast Wars. But still, Scorp, one of my favorites. Yeah, I'll set him with the Earth. Next is another one of my favorites from Tech, is Countdown, the only Countdown figure I have in my collection. I don't have Light Core or Kickoff Countdown. Countdown, he's such a cool character. He's literally a walking time bomb with rockets shooting out of his so-called hands. Yeah. Literally, he's such an awesome character. His self-destruct move is so effective. My goodness, it's insane. So yeah, I'm happy to have Countdown. Set him aside with Tech. There we go. Now to Undead, and I only have two of the core Skylanders from Undead. And first off is Roller Brawl. Yeah, you're probably wondering why is she covered in blue. This was when we first got her. My brother literally decided to paint her blue for some reason, so there's like literally no pink sticking out anymore. She just, I guess he really wanted to paint Roller Brawl blue. So yeah, she kind of looks nice in blue. So yeah, nothing else much to say. There's Roller Brawl. Set her with the other Undead Skylanders. And the other Undead core Skylander from Swap Force I have is Legendary Grim Creeper. Yeah, his eyes are kind of jacked up a bit. I don't know why. Again, I think my brother painted him alongside Roller Brawl. It's the only Grim Creeper figure I ever had. I'm glad to have him, even though he looks kind of wonky. But glad to have a Grim Creeper figure. So yeah, and to the last two core Skylanders from Swap Force, from Magic. Here's Star Strike. This is Light Core Star Strike, the only one in my collection. I do not have regular Star Strike. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory too. Those fans really remind me of Melina from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, sorry, just trying to get all this dust off. Yeah, Light Core Star Strike. Here you go. And last of the cores from Swap Force, Dunebug. The only Dunebug in my collection. Once again, pretty self-explanatory. Dunebug, nice character. Glad to have him. And that's going to be it for Swap Force. Let's move on to Trap Team, the final game I ever purchased from Skylanders.